Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at the 2019 Audi Q3, which I'm so excited about. I love the Audi cars, so I'm excited to show you about the features that it has. So I'm going to show you some of the specifications, but more about the use of it. Like, how is this car to use and to drive? So I'm going to show you that now. Let's take a little look. So one thing I really love is they got rid of the big circular vents. We've got a nice sleek one here, and just below we have the screen. Now this screen has all the usual features that you would find on the car. It does have Apple Play, which is compatible with Android, which is really lovely, but the car actually has a built-in GPS. So if I click on navigation here, you can see it's a satellite map, which is lovely. You can zoom in and out like you would on a phone and move it around really easily, which is a fab feature. And just to search, it's just quick, and you can type in the address or postcode, whatever information you have, and it will take you there. The sat-nav voice is a little bit random, but you know, you go with it. Now, just below the screen, you have the heating controls, and what's lovely is it's dual heating. So I like my side nice and cold, and everybody else can have their side nice and warm. So along with this, you have, again, all the usual car features. Now below this here, this little random button is actually the volume button for the audio that you'll be playing. Now it may seem really random that it's down there, but that is mainly for the passenger, because I don't need to be reaching for that one because I have it here on the steering wheel. So this is my volume here. I can turn it up and down as we go along. It's just a little roller one. But what we have found that we find quite frustrating already is that there's no numbers on the volume. So you know, you get that like nice number that you like, oh, 12 is a good volume. It doesn't have that. It just has a little bar when you roll it up and down. So little picky things. The satellite that I showed you a moment ago, you can bring it across onto your screen, which is really lovely. So just by flicking it across, you can see I have it here on the screen. Now you can also choose the view. By pressing this, you can see it makes your speedometer and your revs a bit bigger. It does come up with the directions just here as well as you go along, so you can choose what size you would like those, which I think is a really cool feature. Now behind the steering wheel, you have your indicator, your wipers, and in a really weird place, cruise control down here, because on my other car the cruise control was on the wheel, which I love. I could do it all with my thumb. This one I have to reach, and I find I keep pressing the wrong one, but if you reach and set, then that's how you do the cruise control. Push your way to set it off, on, and then up and down to change the speed. So that's kind of all the features on the front of the car. It's really sleek, really pretty, and I really love it. Other features like this, I mean, it can look a bit plasticky, but you can get upgrades. So there's upgrades like a sunroof and other features as well. But for now, those are the main bits, which I think are quite nice. Now I'm lucky because I always like to drive, so I get the space up front. But what about those people in the back? I have a 6'3" brother. So what does he look like in the car? He fits in quite well. Lots of headroom.
Loads.
Lots of headroom. The only thing we would say is that in the middle there's kind of like a raised bit for feet, isn't there? Yeah. So maybe the middle seat wouldn't be the comfiest. You do have a cup holder, you said, down by the side.
Yep, a little your little stash, your own little personal stash. You can put cups, your phone, whatever you want down there.
Yep, so there's plenty of room in the back as well, and it's a really smooth ride. We just drove here and it's a bit bumpy, but it was fine, right? It wasn't that bad at all.
Really good, really nice.
Yep. Okay, so it is currently raining, so I'm gonna pop my hat on, but I did want to show you the boot of the car because there is lots of room there for shopping. So you can see the lights are really cool. You've got your little unlock button which flashes the lights. That is how your indicators are gonna look, and that is so cool. I love those little strip indicators. Pressing this button will open the boot. You don't have to do anything more than that. However, we did say it's quite a way to reach up and close. So any of my shorter friends or family members, it's quite a way. But what we found out is that if you press the button and then press it again, it will stop the boot. So if you have a low ceiling where you are, or you're that bit shorter, don't worry, it's not gonna go too high. You can stop it without having to touch the dirty boot. You can now see the boot. It's nice and big. My 6'3" brother could probably fit in here as well, along with all my shopping. So let's give it a go. Let's see if it all fits in there. So that is 3 large little bags in there, and it is barely filled. There is, like, look how big these bags are, and there is still a lot of room in there. So you're sorted with space. You don't need to worry about that. You also have little lights on the edge of the wing mirrors for your indicators, and on the inside there is a blind spot light. It does get a little bit annoying, so I'm going to show you that now, and just go over a few little naggly bits to finish off. So let's jump back in the car and out of this rain, and I can show you that. Hi, we're back in the car, and I'm going to turn it on so you can see what this light looks like. So when a car comes into your blind spot, it will light up just here. So have a little look. That's it there. So at first thank you. At first I quite like the fact that it was on the inside. I thought it was quite private, but where I do a lot of motorway driving, every car that was going by, it was coming on and it was flashing a lot. So after a while it did kind of annoy me. I wanted it to be more on the outside of the mirror so it wasn't always there flashing. Didn't bother my mum though, she said she kind of got used to it. So the last few little naggly things that I have to say is you've got the cup holders here, there's 2 of them, which is great, and I love where they're positioned. They're not close to the dashboard that you can't put your drinks in and out. However, you've got these little plastic bits here that push in and out. So if I show you now, it keeps it nice and secure, but it's quite loud, and if I had a nice bottle with nice patterns on, it would probably end up scratching it, so I'm not too convinced on that one. But for sunglasses, the Kia had this amazing drop down compartment that you could pop your sunglasses in and out of, and I love that. But with this car you don't have it, so what you do is you have your armrest that can slide forward and back so you can rest your arm, but it also opens. So you can see I've got the sunnies in here. However, they just about fit. That's how small this compartment is. It's not very deep at all, and they don't even fit flat. They have to go on an angle. So storage wise, it's not so great. As a whole, the interior is quite nice. It's the screens that sell it for me. I would like it to be a lot swankier, but the driving is just beautiful. So I've driven it down the motorway, I've driven it down lanes, and as I said earlier, coming in here with the rocky road, the suspension was great. It's just a really easy, really nice car to drive, and it's got good acceleration, which I love. So yes, all in all, I would recommend the car. It's a nice car, and I would be very happy with it. So it's a big thumbs up from me, and I hope this is a thumbs up from you, and that you've enjoyed this video and all the extra little clips that we've done for you. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye!